Think of a TV show, any TV show. It doesn't quite matter which one, just about any TV show will do. Now, how good is this show? Is it god-awful? Or is it mediocre? Or is it actually really good? Well, guess what? Unless your answer was the show named Kamen Rider Build, then it's not the best show. At least in my opinion. But considering my opinion is objectively 100% correct, Kamen Rider Build is the best show here. Don't believe me? Well, maybe allow me to explain why I say this. But really quick, just for context here, for the uninitiated, I guess, Kamen Rider Build is the 28th iteration of a Japanese TV franchise known as Kamen Rider, which has been around since the 1970s, although Kamen Rider Build only ran from 2017 to 2018 because of how Kamen Riders operates as a series, but it is still really good, you know. Now, with that out of the way, here's why Kamen Rider Build is the best TV show ever. Are you ready? You see, most superhero shows are content, with giving you like a generic story with generic characters in a generic world. But Kamen Rider Build, on the other hand, immediately tosses you into a high-stakes, politically charged Cold War drama. And it all starts with an artifact from Mars, a giant glowing wall, and an entire country torn completely in half. For you see, 10 years before the first episode, an astronaut touched the Martian Pandora box, causing a cataclysmic structure called the Skywall to erupt out of the ground, fracturing Japan to 3 hostile nations. And suddenly, we aren't just watching a cool guy in a suit kick monsters. We are watching 3 sovereign states stockpile weapons of mass destruction, execute espionage campaigns, and edge closer to an all-out civil war. Because you see, Build takes the absolute best elements of a gripping political thriller, wraps it in the absolute peak of sci-fi action, and refuses to let its foot off the gas for all 49 of its episodes. And all of this with the best villain of all time, Evolto. Tied only with Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls at my #1 villain spot. So yeah, he's that well written of a villain. Now then, let that sink in for a second. I am putting a guy in a red and blue alien suit on the exact same pedestal as a dimension-hopping, reality-bending cosmic Tor triangle. And honestly, under honesty here, Evolto earns every bit of it. Because you see, what makes a villain like Bill Cipher or Evolto so incredibly terrifying isn't just their power level. It's the sheer, unadulterated audacity. Evolto doesn't hide away in the dark, spooky castle waiting for the heroes to reach his level. No! This absolute madman spends the entire first arc of the show living under the heroes' roof, serving them coffee, acting like a goofy father figure, and actively helping them get stronger. Now, you might be asking yourself, why? Why does he do that? Well, as you see, it's because he wants a challenge. He treats the entire fate of humanity like a twisted board game, playing both sides of a massive geopolitical civil war just to pass the time. He manipulates the heroes and ruins their lives, orchestrates the death of innocent people, all with a smug, charismatic smile on his face. He is the ultimate puppet master who is always 10 steps ahead of everyone else. And the sheer satisfaction he gets from watching the world burn makes him one of the most delightful evil, well-written antagonists in the history of television. But don't get it twisted. It's not just the villain here who is well-written and very entertaining, because the heroes are also really well-written as well. Because Build gives us an ensemble cast of deeply flawed, emotionally battered human beings who are all desperately trying to piece their shattered lives back together. Now, first, we have our main protagonist. And by the way, I'm sorry if I butchered any of these future guys' their past guys' names just ahead of time. That being Sento Kiryu. He's not a flawless Boy Scout. He's an amnesiac genius scientist who wakes up with a completely blank past. He creates the superhero tech to protect people, or just only realize that his brilliant mind was manipulated into building horrific weapons of mass destruction. The psychological toll this takes on him is brutal, watching Sento grapple with the crushing guilt of his own creations, especially during the tragic Hazard Trigger arc, elevates him from a simple superhero into one of the most compelling tragic protagonists on television. And then there's Banjo Ryuga. Now you see, if Sento is the brains, Banjo is the pure, unadulterated heart. He's a hot-headed, framed fugitive who starts the show only caring about clearing his own name. But his chemistry with Sento is the absolute soul of the series. They are the ultimate buddy cop duo. They bicker, they fight, they share a ridiculously goofy living space, but their bond forms the emotional backbone of the entire narrative. They challenge each other's ideals, force each other to grow, and build a brotherhood that feels completely earned. And add in others like Kamen Rider Grease, a fierce nationalist fighting to protect his starving workers, and Gentoku, aka Rogue, a disgraced politician seeking redemption for the war crimes he committed under a brainwashing influence. And you get a squad of heroes that you genuinely care about. But they aren't just fighting to save the world. They are fighting to save their own humanity as well. And you see, that is why Kamen Rider Build is the best show in TV history. And if you want to see how America fumbled another different Kamen Rider show, then take a look at my video covering that exact topic. I think you'll find it to be quite entertaining.